Kusckner is one of my best friends. I have to definitely say, thank him because he was the one that got me involved in this program that changed my life and helped create so many different success stories worldwide on a global scale. Without Julian Kusckner, I would not be where I'm at. And let me just say, he is a phenomenal leader in the industry. He's a serial entrepreneur. And again, he's another guy where if he told you what his age was, you would be surprised. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have geniuses in this company, and together we're going to impact the globe so much. We're going to put a dent in this universe. So let me do a sound check. Mr. Julian Kusckner, are you on the line?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, my brother. Take it away.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I appreciate it, and I definitely appreciate all the leaders, that came, before on this call. As I was listening, as a leader and, an earner in this company, we always have things to learn, no matter where you are, whether you're new in this business, whether you're successful already, really humble yourself, all right, to learn what you do not know, and they always say it sucks to have a big ego and a little bank account. And I had that a couple years ago because, a little over 5 years ago, because I just thought I knew everything. I thought that my parents were the only ones that knew what's best for me. My family told me what to do. I listened to them. The news told me this. The politics, the politicians told me what to do. And, really I had to humble myself and realize that I needed to learn from people who, had what I wanted. And there's a lot of people on this call that not only making a great income, but are amazing leaders. All right, it's one thing to be a top earner. It's another thing to be a top leader, be sharing value consistently and be helping people consistently as well. So the topics or the focuses that I'm going to go over today are actually two things that a lot of people have a huge emotional, I'd say, attachment to, but whenever it comes up, they get very emotional. Many of you on this call, 97% of you on this call get very emotional when these things are brought up, and probably will not see the kind of success that you want unless you really master them, master your fear of them. Every leader that you heard from mastered their fear of these two focuses. The focuses are, money, and this is not my main topic that I'm going to go over, and money and selling, right? Money and selling. When you sell, all right, you can say no matter what, you don't want to be a salesperson, you don't want to sell anybody, but in reality, who makes the most money in this world? People who are salesmen and saleswomen and who are good at it, right? And when you sell properly and you do it the right way, you make a lot of money. You have a skill set that can make you money in anything that you do. So a lot of people get very emotional when, oh, I'm not a salesman, I'm not a saleswoman, I don't sell people, I just share. And honestly, I tricked myself into thinking that a couple of years ago when I did network marketing as well. I said, man, I'm just sharing opportunity. And yes, it's true, you're sharing it with the masses, but 97% of people are also just sharing it as well. You got to be able to know how to sell somebody, all right, into the business. Logan went over some great information on present, opportunity and presenting it and really getting the right information in front of people. Anthony as well, and the rest of the speakers. But really, money makes people emotional, and selling makes people emotional. And I want you guys to have a skill set, all right. And I want you guys to have focus of income producing activities. We can talk for days about motivating. And as an entrepreneur, I only really saw the income that I dreamed of when I embraced selling, and I said, listen, I'm going to promote to anybody, I'm going to sell to anybody, and I'm going to have a system to do that. So just understand, many of you guys also know as well, with a lot of information being out there, there's a lot of quote-unquote gurus, a lot of people out there, today's consumers are smarter. It's just a simple fact. People are being sold on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and people have seen scams out there. And what the company that we have is a legit company, legit founders. Jacob went over it, the entire company, to structure our mission, our vision, from the founder's vision to the leader's vision. Today's consumers are smarter, though. They have their guards up. They have their guards up. They're going to ask more questions. They're going to be more skeptical, and sometimes they're going to be a little bit harder to sell, and I'll just kind of let you guys know, in my previous company, we've seen network marketing companies go down, 2 in the last couple years, 2 big ones in the last couple years, and people a lot more skeptical. So you got to be able to know how to do things the right way, especially that we are, network marketing. We're in the financial, fitness arena, the financial arena, and, people can get skeptical and people can put their guards up. So, guys, selling is not hard. Or selling is hard if you guess at it. If you're guessing how to sell somebody, how to get somebody in the business, it's going to be hard. You got to have a system, and you need to have a structure. All right. First understand your product. All right. Jacob went through it pretty well. The breakdown of wealth generators. There's probably no one, and I'm going to edify the heck out of him. There's probably no one on this call that understands and has become an expert, more than Anthony. And I'll tell you guys that the reason why is, he knows everything. When something new comes out, he's always the first to understand, first to research, first to go through the services and products. And many of you wait for somebody else to tell you what it's about, for the company to give the information. Oh, I'm not going to check the website out myself. I'm going to wait until this person or this leader or this individual tells me what it's about. No, guys, first understand your product. Be the expert. All right, be the expert. If you don't understand how compounding returns work, if you don't understand how the algorithm works, if you don't understand, not only look on YouTube or the website, but connect with people who are in this business, who are more successful, and make sure you become the expert. Experts make the big income. Experts make the full-time income, not hobbyists, not people that are amateurs, not people who are looking for somebody else to tell them what the company's about, what the products are about, and do every single conference call for them. I don't mind doing 3-way calls. The thing that I do not like is getting on a 3-way call and the person that's edifying me, I talk to them, they don't even know what half the products are about. They don't know the services themselves. They don't know the power of TaxBot. They don't have it set it up. They don't have it set up for themselves. So understand and become an expert. All right. So first, understand your product. Second, write this stuff down, guys. Who is your target audience? Who is your target audience? When I first got into network marketing, it was family, friends, people that I worked with, a lot of people who ultimately, honestly were broke. They were in the same situation I was at that time, and they didn't have my mindset. I was a white wolf in the pack. They didn't, a lot of people could not relate, but my target audience changed when I realized who I would make the most money with. Not even from, who I'd make the most money with. And that was people who were already successful, people who understand entrepreneurship, people who understood investing, people who understood. So I think I went over this on the last Super Saturday that we had, but recruiting up. Who is your target audience? Figure that out. And if there's one thing I can tell you about target audience, recruit up. Recruit people who are more successful. Don't be scared to go after people, all right, that are more successful and understand these concepts. Yeah, people might tell you no, they're busy, they're doing other things just like anybody, but at least they'll get it. All right, at least they'll get the concepts and understand what you're doing. So my income went crazy. I mean, I hit my first 6 figures in network marketing, not from recruiting exactly the people who I knew and who I was comfortable with, because they didn't join me. None of them joined me. It was the people that I recruited up that were more successful that I was like, shoot, realtors understand passive income. All right, investors understand investing. All right, business owners understand the struggles and the failures that you're going to need to go through. So look at who your target audience is. For me personally, it's people who are very successful, and all the way down to a broke college student that could need this opportunity or want this opportunity because they need change and they want opportunity in their life. All right. So first, understand your product. All right. Second, who's your target audience? Third, do you have a sequence and a process to make a sale? Do you have a system to make a sale? All right. So third, write this down. Do you have a sequence, / process, a system? Do you have a system? All right. Because selling is just a process. All right. Getting the art of the sale, all right, is just a process. Getting the consumer interested, creating curiosity, ultimately up to that sale where they're like, listen, I'm ready. All right. I'm ready to buy. Where's your link? How do I get signed up? All right, because people want to buy. I don't care what you say. If anybody likes your post, if anyone's ever messaged you, if anyone's ever emailed you, if anyone's ever DM'd you, they want to buy what you have. Whether you shared a post about return on, an ROI, one of the products, well, the multiplier, FX accelerator, the simplifier, the tax bot, and you made a general post to create curiosity. If people contact you about opportunity, they want to buy. All right, something's going on in their life, they want opportunity, they need it, all right, they want to buy. All right, people that see the results and testimonials want to buy. All right, it's just about you, all right, being that driving force and creating that system, which I'm going to go over. All right, we're here to, listen, guys, we're here to ultimately help people understand what they're looking for. All right, someone comes to you, hey, I'm interested in making more money. I'm here, you just talk about passive income and investing and, compounding and securing my future. How do you do it? Perfect. You came to the right person, right? That's what you got to say, all right? So much info, and hold on, I have a couple notes written down here. Basically, we're here to help people understand what they're looking for, but also understand that there's a lot of information out there. We can't have too much information coming at people, and many of you out there, 97% of people on this webinar, give them too information. Here's this website, here's this video, here's this person, here's this. Oh, look at the website, look at all these products and services. Oh, here's the data, here's the result. People are like over freaking whelmed. How did you feel? And one prospect told me before I really got this down, actually when I first joined Wealth Generators, and they're like, this looks like a math equation, and I failed math. I didn't even pass math class. Why are you throwing these math equations at me with stocks and this and that and, all these different things? We got to make it simple. All right, we got to dumb it down for the average person, all right, because a lot of, people that are not successful are getting involved, but people who are also successful getting involved. But we got to dumb it down and make it simple. All right? So if people are coming to you asking a question, what are you doing? How do you do it? You got to be able to suggest information to them, all right, and educate them on why, right? Like suggest, hey, listen, if you do not have a passive income stream or a way to put your money to work, you're literally losing out on money. And, for me, and then you got to say your why. I saw an opportunity because my job, was not secure. It wasn't paying me passive income. My bank account wasn't giving me returns on my money, or they were trading, investing my money basically, to make them more money. So you got to give your why. You got to suggest, an opportunity, suggest Wealth Generators, suggest services and products, and then really educate them on why. All right, give insight. All right, insight beyond just the obvious. I tell you guys that because any of you on this call can, relay people to, the website, to giving them the basic information, to giving them the track record, or, what's on the site, what's obvious, right? An obvious video. But beyond that, you're going to, guys, a sale's going to be made when you guys give people information that they can't just find, that they think that you just regurgitated, because you're not really the expert. Right? I'm kind of going deep here because whenever I get on a call, even with a prospect, even on a three-way call, I like to give people insight, all right, beyond just what they see on a website. I like to give people insight on testimonials, what it's done for this person, because facts tell, stories sell, insight sells. Insight on what it's done for you, what you've observed over the last 2 years, what you observe coming in the future, right, with this company, with the Global Entrepreneur Movement, with everything that we have going on. So give insight beyond just what they see on, a webinar or, on the website or in a video. Don't just repeat information, all right? Most people show but don't sell. A lot of you guys can show information but don't actually make the sell, right? And, you guys can all understand if you are just a person that's going around sharing the information, sharing, or actually are you taking and converting and creating sales? And I don't want anybody, a year from now saying, man, I'm still trying to show more people this opportunity. And you can show, hundreds of thousands, but if you do not know how to sell them, it doesn't do anything for you, all right? You're ultimately responsible, for your own revenues. This is your company. This is your business. All right, so, you guys got to understand that, it's not about the company, giving you guys every single resource. One person actually the other week said, Julian, we need an in-depth, training guide on how to sell, and that's what really motivated me to get on this webinar and go over that. Like, I need to know how to sell. I need to know how to get people signed up, and I want to sign up a couple hundred people in this business, but oh, the company hasn't provided this necessary training in the back office. It doesn't matter, because for myself and other leaders on here, we found out a way. All right, even though the company didn't have it, or our previous companies didn't have it, we found out a way, and we figured it out for ourselves. You're responsible for your revenues. This is your business, like I was saying before. So sometimes you got to take that extra step to learning how to do these things. All right, and ultimately, just for what we have, a lot of you guys are trying to, let's just say, make this too complicated, make this opportunity too difficult. Sell what you guys have and the track record. We talk about it all the time. Sell, what you have, the tax spot, the services, the platform, the financial wellness platform, but sell the track record. Many of you are trying to sell, even other people's results, but people want to know, what have you done? What's this company's doing as a whole? Sell the track record. Sell the track record of this company. And Anthony goes over it, Logan, Ness. I know everybody does, because not everyone has a trading account track record. Not everyone's, been involved, for 1, 2, 3, 4 years, and has really big testimonials. Now, over the next couple of years, I guarantee it's going to be easier and easier to sell, with our services and products, because, if you have, hundreds of testimonials or thousands of testimonials, it's not going to take a lot. It's going to be like a no-brainer for people to look at the information and say, wow, Joe, Bob, Eric, Anthony, Logan, Ness, this person, they all have incredible, track records with the services, with the products. They have, FX Accelerator and the multiplier and this, and, testimonials all over the world. But sell what you have, the services that you have, being able to show people, all right, on spot, the platform, the tax spot, how it all makes your day easier, makes your life easier, makes your finances easier, and sell the track record, all right? And don't sell 1 month results, 1 week results. All right, that's cool to show a trade every now and then. You're sitting with a prospect, going over a one-on-one. Hey, here's how my last week did, my last month did, but it's not consistent. It's not duplicatable. Like any of us will tell you, what any founders will tell you, we're going to have up months, we're going to have down months. What if your prospect gets in a down month? You showed them a result. You sold them on an up month. It's a down month, and your prospect feels like they need to sell their prospects off of their personal results. It's a down month for them. They're going to be like, I can't even work this entire month. I can't sell anybody because I don't have the results. So sell the track record, all right? Sell the data, all right? Sell the data. Look at the data. The data speaks volume. We have very transparent data. Got to let people know what's up. Got to let people know it's very, very transparent. Here's the losses. Here's the profits. Here's the months we were up. Here's the months that we were down. Sell the track record. All right? Sell the track record. And one of the things that I realized, and what all of you should realize, I touched on it at the beginning when I started, going over this, on sales and money and everything, is the biggest paying profession out there. I mean, the biggest paying skill set is sales. All right, you'll always have opportunity, and you'll never need to doubt your abilities. I don't really care, guys. You don't need to be an expert at marketing. You don't need to be a Logan Shippey on the camera, or an Anthony with the meetings and presenting. You don't need to be a Ness with the the energy. I mean, there's just certain people who have certain skill sets, right, and certain things about them that make them successful. You guys should all observe and look at your own skill sets as well that you have, and be able to kind of adjust and work the business with that. But ultimately, guys, you need to understand that you never need to doubt your abilities if you can sell people. If you can psychologically get in somebody's head, and that's what sales is all about, letting people know at the end of the day why they need our services and products, why they need a service and a product in their life that's going to help them benefit their family, their future, what their vision looks like with the products, or even, listen to this, what their vision looks like without the products. Imagine if you don't have these products. Imagine if you do not have these services. I can tell you all about the company, but I just want to let you know right now, and this could be used talking to the prospect, what if you do not have these services? What if you do not have these products in your life? What if 10 years from now you have no plan? I think somebody earlier, I forgot who it was talking about a financial plan for your future. What if you do not have the plan in your life? Where are you going to be and where will you not be? All right. So, don't doubt your abilities. Be able to, sell people in the opportunity. Don't be scared to sell people, because selling is a money maker. All right. Selling is not hard when you know how to do it. And again, I stress that because, as you guys get better and better and better at that, you're going to see your income go up. You're going to see your team's sales. If you're not good at sales, how can your team be good at sales? How can your network know how to sell anybody? Because they're not trained and duplicating. I remember the reason why we have, over 15,000 members in the group, in the Global Entrepreneur Movement, is because people are good at, duplicating, at selling, but it's not to the even point that we want to be. There's going to be 50,000, 100,000, 100,000 plus people if we really learn this skill and apply it. So I appreciate all of you guys. Take this information, apply it. It's the best thing you can do. It's first quarter of 2017. All right, I almost said 2016. I'm just going, not looking at times, not looking at dates, saying what activities can produce the right results. So again, appreciate you guys. Everyone have a blessed day. Let's apply all this stuff. And Ness, I'll pass it back to you to pass over the next speaker. Appreciate you guys.